All right. Well, welcome back to the Breaking Ice podcast. My name is Josh Ferguson. Today I have the wonderful opportunity to sit down with Nicolas Akas.
Yes, that's it.
I basically know nothing about the man. We both are on the volunteer firefighter department here in Norman Wells, and during the evacuation that Fort Good Hope came down to Norman Wells, we were setting up cots and whatnot together to kind of prepare for everyone who was coming down from up north. So that's where I met him, and what I do know about him is he kind of does this like content creation, coverage, live coverage of events. And you can follow him on Facebook.
Just at Sugar Dripping. That's my Facebook.
At Sugar Dripping. And I am confident that without a doubt, he's got a fascinating story about how he got here. So let's jump in. Nicolas, tell me about yourself.
Okay, Josh, I'm happy to be here today. I've heard so much about you, about this great podcast, but I didn't know that one day I would be selected to be here. I'm a media person from the onset. I love anything that has to do with radio and TV. Back in Nigeria, I'm a seasoned TV presenter and also a seasoned radio presenter with so many awards to back it up. So when I came here, I told myself, I was in Calgary, I told myself, because I need something to keep me busy outside my work, I need to go into my content creating. So that was how I started creating content. I shoot the videos inside my house because I don't have anybody to hold camera for me. So I set the camera on my own. I shoot I have all these mics at home. You know, set all these things, do my talking, and just to make sure I keep myself busy because I love entertainment. But before then, let me go back to who Nicolas is, like what you just asked.
Tell me about your life as a kid.
I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian. There's a part in Nigeria they call the Igbo part of Nigeria. Okay. In Nigeria, we have different dialects, people speaking different language, but the Igbo part of Nigeria is a very well-known part in Nigeria.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my mom is in the medical line. Okay, I have siblings also. My dad left school during the war.
Which war?
There's what we call the Biafra War in my country. This is like intertribal war. So that was when he left. And there's what we call the Standard 6. Standard 6 is like the level of university setting now.
Okay.
So those of them, because we were being colonized by the Britain, so those of them who were opportune to go to Standard 6 then, like what we call the high school now, is what they call Standard 6 then in their own era.
Okay.
So once you finish from that high school now, Standard 6 then, you are qualified to do anything you want to do.
Okay.
If your parents have more money, you can go to university. If not, you are good to work with that level of education.
Yeah.
So my dad is an extreme disciplinarian. When I mean extreme disciplinarian, an African father can deal with you to the highest. He flogs you. He does it because he wants us to be the best.
Yeah.
Then when I was about to enter the university, I wanted to study theater arts.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to study theater, communication, and performing arts. But my dad never wanted me to study that.
No.
He wanted me to be a lawyer.
Or a doctor or something.
A doctor, exactly. Because in Nigeria, they rank parents' ability to train their children based on professional courses.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Okay. They rank parents' ability to train their children based on professional courses. So
if your kids did well, you were a good parent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then if your kids are doing a professional course in the university, lawyer, engineer, barrister, and all those things, you are doing a good job.
Okay, so you wanted to go into theater.
So I wanted to go into the theater.
How dare you?
So my dad felt bad. He was like, what do you mean that you want to go into the theater?
Yeah.
How will I tell people that my son wants to study theater arts?
Yeah.
So it forced me to write several JAM. I don't know how they do it here. For you to get into the university, that's what we call JAM. Okay? Yeah, it's like an entrance exam you take. If you pass that exam, you can now go into the university. So each time I want to fill the form, my dad will stand behind me with a cane. And if I have try writing anything that starts with T, that is theater, the man will flog me. So, if I'm filling the form, my hand is shaking because I don't know how he's going to react. So I did the first one, it didn't work out. The second one, it didn't work out because each time I feel mass come and feel law.
Yeah.
I'm
just adjusting the gain. Go on.
Okay. Each time I feel other courses, I will just fill it and submit the form. Then I will go behind and keep praying to God. God, please do not allow this thing to work out. I don't want to do this. He wanted me to be in mass communication or to be a lawyer. Okay. So at the end of everything, none of them worked. So I was forced to go to theater, to be in the theater. So I was so happy. So I got into what I love doing.
Yeah.
In my class then, we are up to 100 and something in my class. So I was the only person that specialized in dance. I know my voice is too
deep. Your voice is deep. It's loud.
You know, I'm a media person.
No, for sure. It's good. I'm just used to a lot of people that I interview. They don't talk so loud, so I get the mic really close.
Yeah.
For you, I'm kind of adjusting.
Yeah, I'm a media person, so you keep going. Thank you for placing this mic because I miss such mics so much. This is what I used to. So
so you're going to theater.
Yeah, going to the theater, and when I came in, my mom gave my cousin money to get the admission for me.
Okay.
The guy tricked my parents and ate the money they gave him to get admission for me.
Your cousin did?
Yes. So
that's nice.
When I got into the university, I was going for lectures without knowing that my name is not among those admitted.
Okay.
So one of the days then, I walked into the head of department's office. I were up to 5 guys that came in. So the head of department was asking the third guy, which department are you? So the guy said, I'm in theater arts. So, did you see your name anywhere? The guy said, yeah, this is the evidence. My name is here. I became afraid. I didn't see my name anywhere. Mm-hmm. He just told me that I got theater art, so there's no evidence to show.
Yeah, it's like if you did all the work, you wouldn't get a certificate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, the guy just asked me, hey, did you have it? I said, no, sir, let me go home and get it. So when I go home, I met my cousin. Then I was in the university hostel. I said, my HOD is asking me where my name is. Do you have any evidence for me to show?
Yeah.
The guy just turned around and said, just tell him that your name is yet to come out, that once your name is out, we are going to... I said, what? So I'm in this school for over 1 month. My name is not everywhere. Because we have that strong moral training from my parents, I wasn't trained to be like that. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I have to call my mom and said, hey, I don't think my name is in this department. This is what is happening. So my mom came down and we went to the school and my name wasn't there.
Yeah.
But luckily for me, I've been an active guy in the department. I dance, I act, I do presentations.
They knew you.
So they know me.
Yeah.
Now, this is me selling myself out to them.
Of course.
So without knowing that the head of department then was from same department with my mom, same village with my mom.
Oh.
So for her just to walk in and she jammed it, go like, wow. I the head of say, yes, this is my son. They were so happy. And my mom was like, his name is not, this is what happened. The man said, no, we like him. He's very good. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure his name appear. And that was how he just wrote my name.
Rock on.
Before, just 2 months from that, he just called me, congratulations, your name is out. So now I'm fully admitted into the university to do my course now. As a theater artist, I love the profession, is my thing. People think if you tell them you're a theater person, just to go and play. No, I just have the passion for what I do.
Yeah.
So after my first degree, I came out among the best graduating students in my class.
Okay.
Then I went for my master's. My first degree, I specialized
in theater arts.
In theater arts.
Okay.
I didn't go out anywhere. I went for my master's in theater arts too, specializing in dance and performance studies.
Okay.
Now, everybody is running away from dance because it's very stressful.
Okay.
But before then, I was working with a telecommunication company. They're called the Globacom.
And this was on the side when you were doing school?
Yeah. This is after my first degree. Now I've gotten a job for me to come back for my master's.
Oh, okay.
So I got a job with a very big telecommunication in Nigeria. So I was a big boy. That's what we call big boy. We have the money. We know what to do. So at a point, I was transferred from one state, like the way I moved from Calgary to Norman Wells. So I was moved from one state to another state. When I got there, I told myself I want to go back to the media.
Mm-hmm.
So what did I do? I got a small radio. So I left where I was attending to people, as a store controller manager. I just went into the washroom. So I came out with the media. I have to change my voice. Now, let me tell you, I just went into the washroom. I just said, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is still Nicolas. Welcome on board. Let's do what we know how to do best. And let's go there. That is what I did. Then I came out and I played it before the person. I said, how does this voice sound? He said, wow, this is a radio voice. Who did this? I just kept calm. He said, oh, this person should go back to radio. This person is good. I said, I did it. So what are you doing here? Go and find radio as a side thing. You can combine both of them. That was how I left and went for the first radio station that hired me then. It's called Purity FM.
Okay.
So when they heard my voice, my radio name was Pilot One.
Okay.
So when they heard my voice on radio, they were like, Kai. I came for an audition and the program manager was like, can you say something? Let me hear your voice. I said, good morning, sir. How are you? He said, no, that's a radio voice. You have the bass. So we're up to 4 that came. He told the other 3, you guys will go for recorded program. This guy is going for live show. He's a very good radio. And that was how I started. So I was doing my job as a Globacom staff, telecommunication staff. I was doing that one side hustle. Then I've started my master's.
Okay.
So
you're busy.
Yes, I was busy. I can multitask. That's one thing about me. I like doing so many things at the same time. If you drop me, I will be weak. Just keep me hyperactive and working and doing my thing.
Yeah, okay.
So after my master's, I need to pay bills. So I have left the Globacom because they were not treating me fine. So I left them. I'm looking for a way to get another job for me to start making money.
And you weren't making money on the radio?
No. The radio was a side hustle. They were not paying me.
Okay.
I was like, we call it, there's what they call it is like a volunteer presenter. So they were not paying me anything.
Okay.
So, but I was very popular that everybody wants to hear this voice on radio, but they thought I was making money. They didn't know I wasn't making anything.
Okay.
So when I left, luckily for me, my university where I did my master's, I went back there. They had a radio house. Mm-hmm. So I went to the radio house. I didn't tell them I'm the popular radio person that they all knew. I was able to hide my identity. So I told them I want to work for them. They said, you have masters, you cannot pay. I said, don't pay me. Just allow me to work. Let me be coming out here. Then I don't have any job. So I don't want to disturb my parents in Africa. Once they have trained you in first degree, masters, you don't disturb your parents again. You need to fight for yourself.
Yeah, you need to earn your own money.
Earn your money. So when I got it, they said, okay, can we hear your voice again?
And you're like, shit.
I have to play the voice. They said, okay, you're good. When do you want to start? I said, can I start now? They were like, have you done this thing before? I said, no. I just want to know if I can try. Now, I have a problem not to call my radio name. If I call my radio name, people will know it's me. So I was trying to change to another radio name. My radio name was Pilot One.
Yeah.
So when I came to this Unizik FM,
and all the same people listen to this.
Yes, all the same people. They listen to this. They know the voice, but they don't know the person behind.
And why do you want to change your voice? I don't understand.
Now the issue is, if I tell them, now I'm begging them to hire me here
because you're not making money at the radio.
So this one, they say they're not going to pay me. Now, if they know that I'm the same popular person there, they will feel threatened. Oh, this guy is so big already. How can we?
So why didn't you just talk to the first station and ask them to pay you?
Now, the first station in Nigeria is a federal government station.
Okay.
So they can't just hire you. They have all the processes they need to move from one office to another office and the works of them. So it might take a full year. So I can't just sit down and keep watching them. I said, okay, while you guys do your process, let me find another way to help myself out. Now, I go to
So your goal in the end is to work for this station and be paid?
Yes.
Okay.
But if they will hire me at the end of everything, but they said the paperwork is going to be a lot.
But weren't you popular?
I was popular.
So when you just say, look, I'm popular, you can't have me. I'm sorry.
So I was just popular for nothing. Everybody wants to hear the voice, but I can't buy anything. There's no money there for me to buy anything.
Yeah.
So I went to the university where I did my master. They have a radio house, a new radio house coming up. So they were looking for presenters. Okay. So when I came, I was like, if I mention my name, Pilot One,
yeah, you're done.
They were like, God, this guy is big already. Without me, there's no money coming out. So I was trying to change my radio name to something else. So I have a friend that told me, no, people here know you very well.
Okay.
Now, if you change your name,
people at the federal station.
Yeah, it will be very difficult for people who knew you from the federal station to recognize it's you.
Yeah.
Now they have started asking of me on the federal station, and nobody can give an account where I am. I didn't want to tell them what transpired between me and them and the works of them. Yeah. So one morning, they just raised the mic like this. I just said, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back on board. The man standing right before the mic is the only man they call Pilot One. Everybody screamed. So this is the station Pilot One is. That is everybody started tuning into that radio station.
So you did call yourself Pilot One by accident?
By accident. So that there's this power in mic. When you see mic before your front, you can't control it again. So when I called Pilot One, that day, the whole people were calling in, sending
like, what's going on?
What's going on? So Pilot One is here. That was how. Then the studio manager ran into the studio. Are you the Pilot One? I was like, yes, ma'am, Pilot. You were like, why didn't you? I said, no, I just want to hide my identity. So they allowed me.
So you only lasted like 10 seconds.
No, just 10 seconds. And they allowed me, and I started doing my thing. So everybody started tuning into that radio station because I have.
And so how many people are listening?
There are more than 2 million persons listening from different states. More than 2 million.
Okay.
What I mean, my name, I was a walking celebrity.
Yeah.
Once you mention Pilot One, everybody will talk because the voice on radio is totally different.
Yeah.
I enjoy what I do with my mic, how I do everything. But at a point, then they say they are not going to pay me again because the same radio is a federal university radio.
They're both federal.
So they can't pay me again.
I don't understand this.
So that's the problem. So this one is federal on its own. This one is a federal radio inside a federal university.
So you just need to go, hey everyone, Pilot One here. I am not going to talk on the radio until I have a job. Goodbye.
No, exactly what you did. I did that. I'm coming. So I was doing all those things. One day I told them I need a job.
Yeah.
They said the African thing, is your dad a professor? I said no. Is your mom a professor? I said no. They said, okay, just go and hope that God will remember you one day. That's what they told me. So one day I was doing my radio show.
Are professors very important?
Yes, they are very important. So because it's a university radio. So if your parents are working in the university,
then you're on the radio.
Beautiful, you're good. So one of these days I was doing my radio show. The vice chancellor of the university called in. I did not know that he was the vice chancellor. There's this morning show I do then. I call it the Break It Hits. So if you call me and tell me you're going to work late, I have different sound effects. I will flog you, pour you water, break bottle on your head.
Okay.
So these are my sound effects. So people know me with those sound effects. So this man called in and said, your program has made me have not gone to job. I said, you have not gone to work? And you're proud to tell me on radio. Now, without wasting time.
And he's chancellor.
I didn't know he's chancellor. Without wasting much time, take it. I was able to use bottle sound. Boom, boom, whoo. The man was like, oh, you just broke the vice chancellor. I said, sorry, sir. I didn't know you were the vice chancellor. He started laughing. That was the day my life turned around.
Okay.
He asked people to investigate me. That was when you got to know I don't have a job, that I was doing that in just
You're
for free.
Famous and you're not being paid.
Nothing. I'm not being paid. I'm not being paid.
Yeah,
I'm just famous. The man felt bad. And when he inquired, he noticed that I have my master's and I have my first degree.
You've done all the work.
All the work done. That was how he hired me to become a lecturer in that same theater arts where I did my master's.
So you're not even hired to be on the radio.
No.
What the heck?
I would just do my thing.
It doesn't
See,
make sense.
I'm this type of person that if I have passion for anything,
You'll still do it.
I will just do it.
Yeah.
Like the way I do my content, I came here, I said to myself, okay, this place is very good. How will I keep myself busy outside my normal job just to do my content? And that is me for that.
Totally.
So the man hired me and that is it.
So you were teaching in the university at the theater arts program.
I was teaching.
So was your dad proud of you yet?
Yeah, yes. So my dad, at a point, he became, now I'm a popular celebrity on radio. Now he moves around and tell people that voice you hear on that one is my son. So that was it. So after that I went in for my PhD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went in for my PhD.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished my PhD still in dance, performance, and communication studies.
Yeah.
Then after that, I rose to the rank of a full university professor.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a full professor to the core.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it. So I became the only professor in dance in my university.
So you can dance really well.
If you catch me in dance, bro, I will finish you, man. I'm a living witness when it comes to
We got to
that.
do a video.
Yeah, no problem. I will do that for you. So that was how I went into that profession.
Okay.
But after that, that's what we call postdoctoral research.
Okay.
Postdoctoral research is an advanced research after your PhD.
Yeah.
It's like
keep talking.
Yeah, okay.
Keep talking.
It's an advanced research after your PhD. It's a sponsored advert.
Yeah.
It's a sponsored research whereby the government can pay for the research. So
Okay.
they can send you anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
So I got one. I have four postdoctoral now. I have one from Nigeria. I have one from US. I have one from UK, and I have one for India.
And did you go study in all those places?
See, I studied back to back to get all those things. All these things, I have to study them to be where I am today.
Okay.
It's because I have this life of humility.
Yeah, no
If
kidding.
you don't engage me, you won't even know I have all those qualifications.
No idea.
No. So, how
all I knew is that you would look at you would do posts on Facebook. I knew that you had a good attitude, but
No.
so I
Okay.
I know we're getting there, but
Okay.
all of a sudden you're Norman Wells.
Yeah. That's what we are getting
Okay,
to.
okay.
Yeah. So
You're a little close. You're loud.
Okay, sorry. This voice.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Pilots One. I didn't know. I can't believe I have Pilots One on my show.
So there's the postdoctoral research.
Yeah.
Was what brought me to this part of the world.
Okay, so sorry. Let me clarify. You became like a full professor in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then you traveled to India, the States.
No, first of all I have postdoctoral research in these areas. Okay, but during those three it was during pandemic.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't travel, but I did all of them online.
You did courses online.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, it's a pure research course, okay, where you teach students on your area of specialization.
Oh, okay.
Okay, like from UK, I have a postdoctoral fellowship in arts in medicine.
Okay.
Okay, now bringing arts and medicine together as one area of profession.
Yeah.
Now we in dance can tell you that we can use dance to make those like the elders we have, to make them feel happy, to make them
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's called therapeutic dance, where you use dance to tell you all. You can use acting, drama, just do anything just to make people happy.
Yeah.
So that was my one of my postdoctoral fellowship from UK. Then I have another postdoctoral fellowship from Nigeria, Advanced African Studies.
Okay.
And this one has to do with performance all through. Then one from India, because of my publications in performance studies. That was then the one in US. That was what brought me here.
Okay.
I was fully sponsored from Nigeria
To go to the States.
to go to the States.
Okay. Well, we're not in the States.
No, we're not in the States. No. So I got there fully sponsored, the accommodation, everything fully sponsored.
Okay.
So I got to the States.
And how did your family feel about you leaving?
No, they were so happy.
Okay.
Do you know everybody in my village started telling their children to go and study theater arts? That is the irony of life.
No.
No,
Yeah, that makes
they
sense.
thought that area is like a condemned area. It's not a profession.
Well, but you also had a bizarre career.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, they now tell people in my village, oh, if you can be a professor in this area, Why don't you guys go and study that? So people can now jump in and say, I want to study theater arts. I want to be like him. It's a choice.
Yeah.
Then my dad can move around and keep teaching. My son is a professor, Just gone.
So, are your parents still alive?
Yes, they're still alive. So I came to US. I was the first Nigerian. Black Nigerian force that came for that postdoctoral research in Center for Ballet and Arts.
Okay.
New York City, US. Okay.
Crazy place.
Oh, that was my first experience with New York.
That's
Something
wild.
else. Very, very, oh God. So that was how I started the research. So if you go on internet and Google my name, Nicolas Akas, you just put enter all my papers, everything I've written, all of them is there watching you.
Okay.
I've written so much on dance. So that was after the research and everything. Another research again took me to Canada, Then from there, that was how I just came to stay. I said, okay, let me just stay here and enjoy my swag. And Canada is more super home welcoming
than the States.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you go from being a professor to working at...
Now, see the issue. I was telling my friend last week, I said, Canada will humble you. When you come to Canada, I'm sorry to say this, your degrees, Canada will make you feel as if you don't have a degree. I'm
so bad. No, I know.
I won't lie to you.
No,
Canada,
it's bad.
Canada will make you feel in that area. When I came in, I was trying to go back into my profession.
No kidding.
And I was trying to go back into theater arts and the rest of them. And when they ask you, do you have this? Do you have that? And you tell them you're working to get this, they will tell you, okay, we'll get back to you. Nobody will get back to you. I've written so many applications, and there was one professor I met, and I said, then I was working as a security guard. And I told him I'm a professor. The guy just looked at me and said, you're a professor. And what are you doing here as a security person? I said, you will not understand. I said, okay, can you Google my name? He just tapped my Nicolas Akas, enter, and everything, it was like, what? What is wrong? What? I said, this is Canada for you. So what I did was...
That's so embarrassing for Canada.
Yeah.
For Canada, not for you, for Canada.
So I started hiding my identity.
Yeah.
I'm not proud again to tell somebody that I have masters, I have PhD,
sure,
and I also am a professor. I don't say it again. So I just keep to myself. They're what they call hidden identity.
Yeah.
I've worked in a place before as a security guard, and a woman just walked in, a white woman, and they were like, oh, this is a doctor. Oh, doctor, doctor, you can see. I said, what? So I just asked them, is she a medical doctor? They said, no, she has PhD. No, the way they said she has PhD, I was like, wow. Do you guys know? I just said to myself, do they know that this security guy has PhD and is a professor? I just kept calm. In one of the jobs one day, a man just came in and I just greeted him. I said, welcome to this place. He just looked at me and said, you are different from other security guys. Who are you?
Yeah.
I said, nobody's. I was afraid. I said, no, sir, did I do anything wrong? He said, no, who are you? I said, I'm Nicholas. He said, no. Which country are you from? I said, Nigeria. I said, Nigerians are well educated. Do you have a PhD? I said, do you have? I said, yes. I said, yes. Which course? I said, okay. I asked him, which course? He said, he's a professor in music department, University of Alberta. I said, okay. Now let me sound professional. I'm a professor too in dance. The man hugged me and said, why on this uniform? I said, well, bro, that's Canada for you, man. You need to find something to keep yourself going.
Yeah.
You need to find something.
So why stay in Canada?
I love Canada.
So even though Canada won't recognize your worth.
I love Canada.
Okay.
There's no other place like Canada. If you wake me up tomorrow, turn me upside down, I will
But in the United States, were you recognized for being a professor?
In the United States, yes, I was. I was fully recognized.
But you were in New York. Like, that's a crazy place. Like, I feel like there's so many places in the States that maybe you could feel comfortable.
The issue is the school that gave me the postdoctoral fellowship was in New York.
Yeah.
Now, I understand what you mean by being a crazy place. In New York, you cannot stop anybody and ask them anything. No, everybody's on go.
Yeah.
Where they're going to, you don't know.
No, they're going down the block to get a bagel.
Oh my God.
Gotta get their coffee.
If you're missing any direction, nobody will talk to you in New York.
Yeah, I know. I've been to New York. It's crazy.
In Nigeria, there is a place we call Lagos in Nigeria. So we tag New York as the Lagos of Nigeria, where everybody's on the go. People are pressing their phones. I do write poems too.
Yeah.
So I have to write a lot of poems because of my experience in New York. That is anywhere I go. Either I use poem, I used wanting just to document my experience. So the guy was like, can I invite you to come? The professor from University of Alberta. Then I was in Edmonton. He said, can I invite you to come and talk to us, our masters and PhD students?
Yeah, right.
I said, no problem. He said, when? I said, if you want us to go now. He said, what? You don't need to prepare. I said, no, I don't need to prepare anything. I've been in this area for a long time. So the next day, he said, okay, we're going to have you the next day by 12 in the afternoon. So I called off from work that day. So I got there with my security uniform, went into the man's office, changed my security uniform, put it in his bag, then changed to another clothes. So I came out. I started teaching, just a brief talk for 2 days from 12 in the afternoon. I was able to end by 3:30 in the afternoon. Nobody was moving on. They were all glued to their seats.
Okay.
At the end of everything, the prof was like, Nicholas, this is your calling.
Yeah, no kidding.
What are you doing there? I said, it is what it is, but I need to feed myself. I need to pay bills. And I've tried this area. It's not forthcoming. And I love entertainment. I love to dance. I love to do anything that has to do with media. And I've tried all of them. At a point, I told myself, if I have a connection to join the Canadian Army, I will join. Hop into the Army, go to the media station and media section and do my thing. Mm-hmm. So that was how I went back.
Pilots One here.
That is me. Just
on the Canadian military.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is still Pilot One doing his work. So, and after that, I left Edmonton to Calgary.
Okay.
Then in Edmonton, I was working both as a healthcare worker and as a security guard. But, money-wise, it wasn't forthcoming. So I went to Calgary. When I got to Calgary,
and Canada is expensive. It's insanely expensive.
Expensive, yes. When I got to Calgary, I never knew Calgary is even more expensive than Edmonton. That Edmonton is like heaven. Calgary is like fire burning everybody. But I need to survive, so I went into a healthcare job again, and from there, I got to know about Northwest Territory during the last year fire outbreak. Mm. So some of the elders were moved from here to Calgary.
Yeah.
And in one of the facilities I was working then, I was able to be in charge of these elders. That was how I got to know about Northwest Territory. I've not heard of it before. And I started making my research and everything. So when I ask people, what do you know about Northwest? They would say, no, don't go there. It's very cold.
Oh my God.
It's too cold. It's too boring. I said, okay. Just too cold and too boring, But I'm this kind of person. I like taking adventures. I don't like listening to what people say. Luckily for me, I applied.
Yeah, obviously.
I applied. And see, the theater profession has toughened me that I can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do anything at any time. I'm not shy to do anything. Once I can do that thing, knowing that I'm not going against any rules and regulation, but something that will make me famous, make me make money, put smile on people's face. Hey, buddy, I can hit it, do it. I don't give a damn, That's why on Facebook, I do videos every day in this community, but nobody knows. I do videos back to back. My content inside my house, set my lights, jump on table, do my dance, post on Facebook. People are always waiting for me to post because that is what gives me joy. That's who I am. And that was how I came to Norman Wells. My first 2 months in Norman Wells was hell because I've not been here before.
Yeah.
It's very lonely, nobody to talk to. I said, oh God, did I make mistake of leaving Calgary to this place? But at a place where I'm working, I have nice people I'm working with. You know? But after work, I go back only me, nobody to talk to, nobody to say anything to. At a point, I said, okay, let me try my content creating. Let me take it serious now. When I started taking it serious, bro, I fell in love with Norman Wells. I said, God bless Norman Wells, because I do my thing. I shoot my videos. I'm more creative now. Okay. In town, you are distracted. You hop into your car, you start your car, you have where to go. But here, I don't have anybody. So before morning, I have thought of what to do the next day, shoot my video. Because of how the shift is, I can use today. Like today, I've shot up 6 videos.
Okay.
All of them are in my phone. So I keep dropping them. When I notice I'm running short of videos again, my next off day, I'll shoot another 7. Keep it in my phone. Just keep dropping them, and that's it.
Okay. And oh my God. All right.
So that's later about me. But in the academics, based on my academic career, I don't like telling anybody that I have masters, I have PhD.
Is it okay that
but it's no problem. I'm happy to be here. I know I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm saying it live.
Okay.
That I have, but people see me in the community, they don't know.
Yeah.
That I have my masters, my PhD, I'm a full prof. My place of work, they know because of my supervisor and some people that know. But if I don't tell you, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm trained to be humble anywhere I find myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I can only.
So where did you learn to be humble?
One, I think it's part of me. That is one. 2, my parents taught us to be humble.
Yeah, but your dad goes, yeah,
he goes like, because when you are doing well, he goes like, but my dad, he flogged. In Africa, flogging kids is not a bad thing.
Sure.
So my dad trained us the military way. The military toughened way of training. That was the way he trained us.
Yeah.
He flogs you. He asks you to pick pin. He asks all those military things. To then we hated the man with passion. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
When we see my dad, we look as if we have seen one walking something coming to, But as we grow up, I said, wow, this man was really training us. So we got used to that. So but me, my training, I went to the missionary school too. Yeah, I went to seminary school. So my academic training and everything formed me who I am. And being a university professor in Nigeria, what will I brag about? I won't tell you who I am until you start bragging. Then I will tell you, hey, bro, this is who I am. So if you want us to write, you write. If you want us to argue about, on the very first side, no, I won't tell you. So that is what formed me. One, I came out with it just to be humble. And I'm super social to a fault. But based on how social am I, if you cross your line, you might not like. I don't like, I have my boundaries. Don't think because I'm social, you want to take me for granted.
No. That doesn't. Those aren't the same, right?
So that's it. But that's what formed my being humble, being everything, just to be who I am today.
And then, so what is it that you love about Norman Wells? You talked about falling in love with the pace. Is it mostly related to the amount of time that you can put towards what you love?
No, what I love with Norman Wells, one, everybody here is very friendly.
Yeah.
I will tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It was here in Norman Wells that I knew that everybody know each other in this community. It brought back that communal living.
Yeah, and I was curious. I was going to ask, does it feel more like where you grew up because everyone
yes.
You
see, that's that Africanness, that uniqueness is here.
Yeah,
the bond.
Yeah,
if you greet anybody on the road, they will answer you.
It's not like that in New York.
Beautiful. New York is worse. Good morning, people will pass you. You ask yourself, rude. Is it bad for me to greet people? I'm from Africa. We're trained to greet people.
Yeah.
So when I came to Norman Wells,
everyone's waving.
Everybody's waving. If people are driving, if you have eye contact, they will wave. You can't see that in Calgary.
Yeah.
You can't see that in Edmonton.
Yeah.
But you can see that here in Norman Wells. I'm serious. So wake me up tomorrow. If you're in Calgary and we didn't cross paths, nothing will make me to be on this your podcast. But before meeting you, to see that communal bond, somebody has told me, you are into media. There's somebody that does podcasts here. Without knowing that it was the same person that both of us, you recorded me when we were trying to do this. Without knowing that it was you. So the person repeated it the second time. I said, okay. Now I know it's you. I said, okay, how I will try and meet the person. So that bond is here. Everybody shares things, you know, the communal life. Oh, no. Norman Wells is good. I don't know.
So it feels like you have so much to offer. I feel like there's more that you can offer to the community.
If I'm allowed, I'm this kind of person. I was telling somebody that I like to control myself.
Yeah.
Control myself in the sense that if I let myself blow, my name will be in the lips of everybody in this community because I'm too creative to afford. I have so much to offer, like the way. So I'm just trying to hold myself. I'm just trying to compose.
Like a meditation.
Yes, exactly. If the community will say, okay, this is what we want, do this. There was a time I was asking somebody, is there any radio house here? You know, they showed me one then, very big studio. I said,
in Norman Wells?
Yes, there's one studio down there. I said,
I don't know anything about it.
I will show you. I said, you have this equipment. Why is it under lock and key? You guys can start it on and allow us to do our thing. Let it be something that we entertain those in normal. But at the point I told myself, guy, control yourself. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to the creativity, the academic pursuit and everything, I have a lot to offer if given the opportunity. But if not for your podcast, which I have been longing to be, nobody will. They will see me as that guy that walk on his own on the street and I'll just move on.
Well, because I would love to see you dance at some point, but not right now. Not right
I
now.
Know you will one day.
I want to film a video on the sandbar.
Okay.
We'll go across because it'll be like sand and then the river.
Okay.
And you can perform a dance. And
I'll just do a small thing for you. No problem. I don't mind. I will do that.
Okay.
I will do that for you. Yes. So that's it. So that's one thing, and I enjoy doing my thing, and I'm so happy about the way I do my thing.
And does the rest of your family live in Nigeria?
Yes, they're still in Nigeria. I'm doing it because it is the academic setting that brought me to this part of the world.
Totally.
Yeah, that's why I will tell you, wake me up tomorrow. I'm happy to be an academic person.
And are you planning on returning, or are you going to stay?
No. I love Canada, man. I'm not going anywhere.
Even to visit? Or?
I will visit, but not to know.
Not to move back.
I'm going to, first of all, contribute a big part of myself here in Norman Wells. If given the opportunity, contribute a larger part of my creativity, everything here in Norman Wells before I begin to go. But just go and visit and come back. That is it. Yeah. That is it.
Now I'm thinking about how we can. Well, yeah, but like you can.
Do you know my content? I've been trying to bring some persons on board for them to shoot contents with me. You know, there are times I will beg some ladies, please, can you be in my content video? They will tell me, no. I say, oh, maybe people here are not camera friendly. So what I do is just do it on my own. Okay. I have my cousin who is here too.
You have a cousin here?
Yes. He works with me at
long-term care.
Yeah. Yes. So he knows I'm into the what they call it, the content thing. So he's now holding my camera. As of today, we're out there doing some dance, you know, shooting some skits, and like the one I saw was the person. I said, thank you for coming here. At least I can do my contents outside, no longer morph indoor again. And that is
what does he do? He works at long-term care.
Yeah, long-term care. Yeah.
And did you tell him to come to Norman Wells? How did he end up in Norman Wells? Did you suggest?
It's me. I told him, if I can be here, you can also survive here.
Yeah.
You know?
And do you guys live together?
Yeah, no. He has his own house.
Okay.
So I told him, come. When I came here, nobody was here to welcome me. I survived alone to be this point. Now, you have me to lean on. So it's not going to be sober. It's not going to be bored for you. Just it's more easier. And he just came, I think last week Sunday, he came in on Sunday. And since then, we've been going back to back shooting.
So has he seen Winter?
Yeah. No. He has not texted Winter. No. I saw his winter boots and I told him, what is this? He said winter boot. I said, winter boot? This in Norman Wells? You will stay higher for a I was telling him, come with a very mighty winter boot. This is not Calgary.
Yeah.
I said, this? Mark this day, you will still come here and say, where can I get a winter? I will show you where you can go and get a winter. This is not winter boots, no. You have not seen winter in Norman Wells, no.
And what do you think about winter?
Well, I won't lie to you.
Yeah, tell me the truth.
Here, the winter here is something else.
Yeah.
You know what I hear?
Serious business.
You know, That is it. It's serious business. It's not business as usual. No, this is real serious business. And it's something that now I'm telling myself August is coming to an end.
Yeah.
We're entering the Mba months. So that means winter. I say, God, so I'm going to see this winter again. But it's a very serious business.
Yeah.
The cold but what keeps me going is that when you watch people here, everybody is still moving, trying to survive, trying to do. I said, okay, if people here can survive it, there's nothing stopping me from not doing my own thing. But when I hear people in Calgary, Ontario, saying that the winter is, I say, hey.
I like winter here better than in the city.
No, I love here better, okay?
Yeah.
Wake me up tomorrow, this place is what they call real winter.
Yeah.
In the city, they will tell you, the last week, somebody said, today is just minus 22. I said, what? And I checked that day, we're minus 45 here. I said, you're on 22 and you're talking. Come and check 45 here. Is it 40? I said, next time if you talk about winter, if I'm talking from the north, do not open your mouth. So since then, he did not even mention anything winter. Somebody called, hey, I'm shivering. I said, shivering. Under minus what? He said, he just go to minus 21. That day here, we got up to 50. I said, today is 50. He said, sorry for sharing my experience. I said, okay. So we up north, when we're talking, don't talk with us. So this is real business.
Yeah.
Down up there is business as usual. This is the real one. So you can't compare winter here and so on.
No, it's crazy. No. So how long have you been in Canada now?
2 years.
2 years since when you moved from New York to Canada?
2 years going to my third year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And how long do you plan to stay here?
No, for a very long time. I'm not planning to run anywhere.
Yeah, you're done moving around.
No. I'm done. Normal. I'm here in the north. Yeah. I'm in the north for now. No moving around.
Cool.
I believe there's so many opportunities here in the north.
Just
find the right thing and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Well,
I'm ready to contribute my best up here in the north if carried along.
Okay. Well, you guys hear it here. Everyone who's listening, he's ready to contribute. He's got lots of skills. Well, but here's the thing is that it's not obvious how you can contribute, and it's not obvious where it's going to go. No. So you got to keep an open mind and an open heart.
At any point in time, I told myself, if anybody calls me for anything here in Norman Wells, just say it. I'm out to do it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
If I'm not working, I will tell you I'm working.
Yeah.
But once I'm off, hey, I will do anything that you want.
Have you had a chance to explore the land?
No, I don't know anywhere here. So I'm very careful because there's no GPS. So I don't want to miss my way.
Okay, we got to get you out on the land.
So if I go out in the land, I will be very happy, shoot my videos, do my content. But I'm so...
Have you left town at all?
No. Just
you've been
here.
Just in town for Have you been out to DOT?
No.
This is the furthest away you've been. Oh my God, dude! All right, we got to show you some stuff.
No, I've not. I'm sure. Then another thing again, I love the drum dance.
Yes,
I love the drum dance. My first article I wrote here, my first academic article I wrote last 3 months was on drum dance.
Okay.
I didn't know anything on drum dance, but the elders at the long-term care, I watched them watch the dance. So because I'm a professor in dance, every day watching, I just developed interest. I said, okay, why don't I do a research in this area? So I did a research. After the research, I came out with a beautiful paper. It's published online, about the drum dance here. And there was a day they had a memorial for somebody.
Yeah.
I told myself I'm going to dance that dance. That was my first time of performing that dance. People were like, have you been doing this before? I said, no. No. I just listened to the drum, the rhythm. I have my sense of rhythm as a dancer then. I followed up and the people that came were like, we're going to adopt him. We're going to adopt him. Let's adopt him. And I said, well, if you guys adopt me, I'll be performing for you guys. But I love doing my own thing and I enjoy what I do.
Okay.
That is it, yeah.
Okay, well, we got to get you on the radio station somehow.
I can't wait to do my radio thing.
If you're listening to this and you know who runs the radio station, please reach out to us because we'd love to get Pilots One back on the air in Norman Wells.
I can't wait to put a smile on people's face here in Norman Wells. That you'll be running home.
What kind of a radio show would you like to do?
It depends on everything. my mood and my inspiration. I can do things of relationship. I can do just calling, make a phone request. I can do a show that has to do with where we, do interview for people. I can do a show that has to do with anything entertainment.
Yeah.
That's all I need to do. Play music, talk on radio, like the one I'm sitting now, welcome back aboard and let's go there. Let's do some jiggings. Let's do some play. So that's it. But I really want to go into entertainment. Why I love my elders, because when I see them,
well, you could do both. Time.
I'm combining the both, man. I can multitask I know, I can multitask my thing.
Yeah,
I can just do the multitask. And as a theater artist, we are trained to do so many things without getting tired.
Have you told Norman Wells announcements that you're doing your content?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know who to talk to. Maybe you help me to talk to them.
Well, you don't have to. Are you on the page?
I'm on the page.
No, you don't have to talk to anybody.
Now, see what happened. On that page, when I came new, I tried posting some of my contents there.
Introduce yourself. Well, here, this is what we'll do. I'll post this on the page.
Yeah.
And we'll introduce you. And then you can
say
something.
So I tried posting there. Somebody cautioned me not to post my content.
Why?
I didn't know. I tried posting again. The person removed me. I don't know whether I was blocked or something. So I was afraid. So when the person reaccepted me back again, I told myself, that means this is a red flag.
Do you know who?
I didn't know the person.
Okay.
But I posted before. The person cautioned me not to do this again. I posted it because I do advice talk and all those things. I posted again. The person, I was blocked. I came back again. I posted again. The person said, this is the reason why you were blocked. I didn't go.
What was the reason?
I didn't know. I post my content.
That makes me crazy.
So I didn't know. So I just stopped posting there. So what I do when I do my content, I have my friends who are from here who follow me on Facebook.
Sure.
They enjoy my content. I just go there, drop my content. If you go on Facebook, I do contents back to back.
Totally.
I do word of mouth.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why you were blocked, but as far as I'm concerned, if you're maybe they don't want you to post videos, that's what they told me. But what I think you could do is you could go on announcements and say, hey everybody, today there's a new video. I'm announcing that there's a new video about this. You can see it on my page.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Okay. Maybe that's what I would do. Yeah.
It doesn't need to be this complicated. Yeah. I don't know why it's this complicated.
I didn't know.
You can't get in trouble, just so you know.
Yeah.
Like the only thing they can do is kick you off, but that's dumb because it's supposed to be a community page.
Yeah, I was kicked off before. Then after some time, I was brought back. I posted a video again. The person warned me, and I said,
"Okay, well, maybe we can talk about who it was, and maybe we can talk to them."
Yeah.
Because this doesn't. I'm speechless. There's no point in not allowing people to talk.
Because if I watched the announcement, I said there's nothing entertaining here.
No.
We just drop announcement like that. People need to, like this thing you're doing. I just asked you, I've not seen it on there. They need to drop postcard. The likes of us who create content, we drop our content, people watch.
Yeah.
We know the Facebook rules. We can't say anything vague. I drop if you go to my Facebook at Sugar Dripping, you see my videos.
Yeah.
I do advise, I shoot so many things, and that is it. So when I had that experience, I just pulled back.
And you just, you can't get in any real trouble from posting on announcements.
I was afraid. I said, okay, I don't want to be the black sheep of the family in this beautiful community. That was why as I'm talking to you now, I don't even check the announcement again.
Yeah.
I don't check it again.
That's too bad.
It's oh God. The experience I got, if they post anything, maybe if I get to work and people say this is what happened in the announcement, I will check it through somebody's phone.
Yeah. But you don't go on.
No, I don't go there. After that day, I said, so this is a red flag. I thought it's something that I can use to entertain people, talk to them.
Well, you should be able to do that.
Well,
it would only lift everybody up.
Yeah, that's it. If you go on Facebook and watch the videos I do, talk, my show is family oriented. I talk about advice. I talk so many things. Now I've started shooting some kids, doing things to make people laugh and all those things.
Yeah.
So when that thing happened, I said, wow. I think you're the second person I've told this. There was a lady that met me and was like, wow, why don't you? I said, no. She said, somebody removed. I said, yeah. No, the same reaction. I said, wow, who with that person? I said, I didn't know, but I got the warning. that the person reminded me that's the reason why I was removed.
It's not real. Like, it's not real. They're going to be angry at me for saying this. I don't care.
I'm sure. I just said, okay. So that is why if there's anything on announcement, I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe after, when I'm bored, I will just go and check. If I see the one that interests me, I'll just comment and move. Because this is a community, it's a beautiful community. We need things that will make people happy. As a content creator, you need to put a smile on people's face. You know, they say charity begins at home. You start from your little community before you can go outside.
Well, yeah, and also, like, I think it's one of the things that many people love about Canada is all these different people coming together and sharing their experiences. Exactly. So I don't think we should shut people down because they're just different or whatever. That's ridiculous.
No, that was my experience. I'm serious. I didn't know who did that, but I think people will, because when I came, I noticed that we have a Facebook. I said, wow. So I dropped the first one, second one, I was removed. Then they brought me back again. I dropped again. The person wrote to me and said, don't do this in here. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. I said, no,
we'll sort that out. We got to get you on the radio. We got to see you dance and a bunch of stuff like that. Well, I hope you're having a good time here.
No, I love Norman Wells.
Yeah.
I love Norman Wells. I see this as my second home outside the African home.
Okay.
I love this place.
Yeah.
This is a place whereby, wake me up tomorrow. The first 3 months, I thought I've made a mistake of coming here.
Yeah.
Okay. But the 4th month, the 5th month, I was like, okay, this is where it's supposed to be. You know, and I started doing my own thing. You know, wake up, move around, do my thing. And because I love the creative thing, I keep myself busy. Mm-hmm. When I get to work, I love making the elders happy.
Yeah.
I just watch their face, try to make sure they're happy. Just make it. If everybody can come out for us to shoot contents here, our announcement will be bubbling because people will just go home and relax to know what they are posting again for the day. It keeps us working. It keeps on making people happy. And we have lots of them here into content creating who are my friends on Facebook. Mm-hmm. When we meet each other on Facebook, I have Rico. Rico works here. He's a content creator. I have Peter, myself. We follow each other on Facebook. So if Rico drops, I will just say, oh, Rico, I love your video, If Peter drops, I say, Peter, that's a good one. If I drop, this is the way 3 of us,
Yeah.
But we're supposed to be doing that
publicly
on the announcement and make everybody happy. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the show and get to know you.
I'm very happy to be here. If you call me back over and over again, I will come without saying no.
Awesome. That's so cool. Well, we'll definitely have you back on. I'd love to hear more about your experience in your life and what you're doing.
And also, thank you for having me to have a feel of mic again.
Yeah. Well,
I miss this mic. So
I wanted to do a show like this for a while, and I've been listening to podcasts for years, and then I was just like, well, what the hell? I'll give it a try. And I love it. It's fun. I just get to talk to interesting people. I never would have met you really in this way without having the podcast. And it's afforded me other opportunities that I would not have had access to without having the chance to offer something like this to people.
Exactly.
So, Nicolas, it's been a pleasure. And I'm sure we'll hear more from you.
Yeah. Before the camera, I want to say this. I'm very, very happy to be on this podcast. I'm very happy to be in Norman Wells, and I'm ready always to give my best. If you love what I do, just follow me on my Facebook at Sugar Dripping. Your wish will always be my command. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. All right, everybody. Take care.